Hello, Libra. Welcome. Take a seat and relax. There is nothing you need to do in this present moment except to relax and enjoy your reading. And to start your reading off, Libra, we have card number 30. This is Perfektenschlag. Yes, raise up your hands. It's time for Perfektenschlag. The Shroots have a word for when everything is coming together perfectly. And that word is Perfektenschlag. Wow, this feels like towards the end of a book, towards the end of a movie, where things are coming together and things are making sense. And wow, there's a lot of surprises and a lot of cool moments that are coming. We have the Moon paired with the Knight of Cups. Wow. Yeah, the Moon is dark times. The Moon is the unknown. The Moon is dark. You can't really see in the Moon, you know, in the darkest time of night. But that is where the Moon shines. And things are coming together perfectly. So this feels like we know the day. We know what the day feels like. We know what it feels like when the sun is out, right? And then the sun goes away, and then the moon appears, right? And then we don't know if the sun is going to come around again. We don't know if the sun is going to come back up. So we are terrified that this is it. It's over. It's going to be cold and dark forever. But then the sun comes back up. The things came full circle, and it is day again. And you can see, and it's warm again. So we are here is we are in the moon. We are in the darkest of the times, but things are coming full circle. So this means that the sun is right about to come up again, and the Knight of Cups is here. I love the Knight of Cups. The cups are about the emotions, and the Knight are those knights. Is that type of energy that is like a go-getter that is going to go and save the princess, right? So imagine the knight paired with the emotions. So a knight, a go-getter that is willing to go out on an adventure to save the princess, right? And imagine how someone like that would you treat your emotions. Okay, so that is literally like the sun coming up in the morning, you know, after dark, cold night. This Knight of Cups feels like that sun that is coming up in the morning. So the important part here is not necessarily for others to take care of your emotions, but you are the creator of your emotions. You are the creator of your body. You are in charge of what your body goes through, the chemicals that it produces, right? So if we are stressed, right, we are producing certain kind of chemicals compared to when we are happy and having a good time. Right, those are two very different chemicals that we ourselves produce, and it just depends on what environment we put it through, right? So this Knight of Charming Armor that is taking care of your emotions, you should be embodying that with yourself, right? Don't put yourself in stressful situations that you clearly can't handle and that are clearly causing bad chemicals in your body, bad emotions, right? You want to create, what kind of emotions do you want to create? What kind of a life would you like to create, right? And we have learned from the moon, right? We learned which ones we like and which ones we don't. That is the cool thing about the moon, is it shows you like a background, right? So that you can clearly see these things pop up, and so you can understand and distinguish two things from the other, right? We know there's two sides of one coin because we can pick it up and flip it over and look at the other one, and then we can compare, oh, this is one side, this is the other. So compare that to things, to your body and the chemicals that you produce and the environment that you want to create and want to be in. And make sure you are taking care of your emotions. Make sure you aren't putting yourself in stressful situations. And ripeness. I really like this card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is literally more of that things are coming full circle and things are coming together. So the trees fall, the apple falls from the tree, right? But it doesn't rush, right? It doesn't say I need to fall from this tree at this hour, on this day, at this hour, and if I don't fall from this tree by then, I am a failure. No, no, the apple falls when it's ready. The apple falls from the tree when it's ripe and when it's ready, and it just happens. Okay, so we don't need to force things to happen. That is how we cause friction. That is how we cause stress. We need to just be ready for when it does happen. Things happen in its own time, and we can just be there to help catch the apple when it falls from the tree. I don't know. Things are coming full circle. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Change. With the Seven of Swords, futility. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a take care of yourself type of card, and this is what's changing as well, right? Because when it's dark outside and then the sun comes up and then it's night out and then it's day out, you know, that is a change. Okay, so imagine going from stress, right, to having so much trouble, so much anxiety on why isn't this happening, why am I not successful yet, why am I doing too many things that I don't want to be doing, you know, compared to a change on, oh, I'm doing things when I'm ready, doing things in its own time. I will be successful when I'm ready. I'm just going to enjoy what I'm doing, manage my emotions, putting myself in environments to where I can have a good time and not be stressed out all of the time, because life isn't supposed to be stressful. We are the ones that make it stressful, and that is what the Seven Swords is about. It is about our perspective, right? This is a perspective of everything is out to get me, because it's literally one sword against the six here, right? One planet against the six other planets, and that is just a perspective that we put ourselves in. See, look at that one sword and then a bunch of planets and they're all fighting, and as soon as that monkey pops that balloon, oh, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a show. And that's literally what's going on here as well. So this is happening outside, right? The stress is outside, but I mean, it clearly affects your inside too. It affects the way that you view the world, affects your mind and the thoughts that you are thinking about. And so this is like a wave that's going to happen, that you first take care of your emotions. That's where you want to start. If you want a starting place, just make sure you are feeling not stressed out. Okay, how do you want to feel? Make sure you are feeling that way. And if you keep putting yourself into situations where you aren't feeling that way, just notice it and then stop putting yourself in the situations that make you feel that like not how you want, right? So start putting yourself into situations where we aren't stressed, where we can enjoy. And the last thing you will notice is in your mind, is how much quieter you will be in your mind, instead of just being worried and scared at every single moment because you feel like everything is out to get you. Life is out to get you. Everyone is out to get you, and everyone is against you. But that is just a perspective that we have in our mind, and we can change that at any moment. And your life will literally just change at that given moment, just by you seeing things differently. Even though nothing has changed on the outside, as you change it on the inside, and everything changes so dramatically on the outside somehow, even though it hasn't changed. The only thing that changed was your perspective and how you view things. But your mind, when it goes quieter, at the very end, it will be very noticeable, and you will notice a huge difference there, and you will notice that it's going to be literally like night and day. And it's going to be obvious which choice you want to make, and which environment you want to be in, and how it is that you should be feeling. All right. So we are going to get some last bit of words from the Office Oracle deck. I think we'll do 2. Card number 21. Nice. This card has been popping up a lot too. This is the grass is always greener card. Michael says, you know what's funny? I used to stand in here and wish I was out there. Now I'm out there and I wish I was in here. Michael. So there's one or two things. Be okay with the environment that you are in, which clearly we are not. But the good thing about being in an environment to where we know that's, makes us feel like Michael feels it. He's like, damn, I actually would rather be in the office chair instead of being a salesman. Cool thing about those situations is that they make us realize that. Cool thing about this clown being in this situation is that he's going to realize, hey, I don't want to be in this situation anymore. Now I know in which kind of situation I would like to be in. And number 19, it's now or never. Yeah, you start creating this change. It's now or never. You're gonna feel so much better, and things are gonna be so awesome. Things are coming full circle. It's literally unavoidable at this point that things are going to automatically get better, because it is like the seasons, right? You can't control when summer starts. You can't control when winter starts. It just happens. So it's going to be the same with the situation in your life. Things are just going to happen to get better, and it's because that's how life is, and it's time for a seasonal change. Cool. All right, well, I really hope this reading helped, Libra. If it did help, please help me as well by leaving a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you would like to keep hanging out, as this is a safe place where we try to figure life out together. So thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.